All right, today I'm gonna take a walk on the Bayview Trail here at Mason Neck State Park. It's actually a loop. One part of it walks kind of parallel. You parallel the Belmont Bay here, and then the second part, it takes you through a wetland, and then it takes you up a little hill, and it loops around through the forest back to where I'm standing right now for the most part. So just gonna take a leisurely walk. I got my camera with me. I got my Nikon Z8 with the 180 to 600 f6.3 lens, and that's the Z lens. And I also am prepared to take some macros with my Nikkor, however you want to pronounce it, 105 millimeter f2.8G lens. That's the AFS lens that I use the Nikon FTZ2 adapter to adapt to my Z8. All right, so let's just take a walk, see what we come across, shoot some video, show you what the trail looks like, and we'll take it from there. This is the trailhead, leading up to the trailhead at the on the Bayview Trail here. Like I said, we are going to start out going counterclockwise today, paralleling the Belmont Bay and then looping back up through the forest. So we're headed counterclockwise on this loop. Here's a nice little map for you. Kind of gives you an idea, a little history and all that good stuff. So let's take a real quick. Take a short break here, and this is heading down the trail. Listen to the sounds of what we've got on this fall day here. It's the week, we're here during the week, and it's usually, not a whole lot of people here during the week. It's usually pretty quiet, and you can hear a lot of the different wildlife, birds and insects and stuff like that. So, and of course the occasional plane flying over, or helicopter, or the boats out on the bay. All right, let's keep moving. Here we go. Keep moving on. You can see the trail is well maintained. It's dirt, gravel, mostly dirt, some gravel here. It's in good shape right now too. Looks good. Some mushrooms here. They look like they're ringless honey mushrooms. Seen a lot of those right about now. It's early fall. The weather's cooled down. This is inside the barrier of the fence here, so you can't really, it's not a good idea really to jump the fence and get over there and check it out. You really want to stay on the trail, so we're going to abide by that rule. Just take it in from here. Kind of opens up here a little bit right before we start to head downhill towards the water. And as you can see, this tree here is marked with a red blaze. That's the Bayview Trail is a red blaze, so this lets us know we're still on track. We are on the Bayview Trail. It's one thing here at Mason Neck Park, State Park, all the trails are well marked with blaze markings, so that's a good thing. There's some more of the pretty sure they're ringless honey mushrooms. Check it out. Yeah, these are just a little older, a little more mature, I guess. Getting there. Okay, so this is where the trail actually has steps, and it takes you down to the water level. Obviously, if you're on a wheelchair, it may not be the best situation here. but let's see. See, it takes you down. No fishing from the bridge. Look at that. Here's a view from the bridge here. You can hear the helicopter in the background. Told you about that before. You always, invariably, you're going to hear a helicopter out here in planes. It's just the way it is. But it's temporary. And there are the steps that we just came down. Coming off the bridge, come to a trail here. Notice the roots. Careful of those roots as you're walking. Once again, well maintained. Definitely got some root action going on here. Come around this corner, we come to another boardwalk area, and it opens up here to the bay. Nice view today. Got some geese out on the water. Water level is pretty low. We haven't had much rain. We're expecting some rain this week, but you can see water level's pretty low right now. More of the mushrooms, see? Yeah, as you come around the turn here, towards where the wetlands are, you can see the boardwalk cuts through there. There's a little path that leads out to the beach area. Yeah, it's a nice little beach area, nice view. You know, when the water's up a little bit, you know, sometimes people come down here and do some fishing, and I like to come down, like get down here in the earlier part of the day, and you can find tracks, animal tracks, and it's always fun to try and identify, you know, what the tracks you're looking at. I mean, it's mostly raccoons. I've seen a fox track through there once, and of course domestic dogs. People bring their dogs down here, and they're supposed to be on a leash, but I've been down here and I've seen people with their dogs off leash and the dogs running out in the water and stuff. Anyway, so, but yeah, it's kind of nice so far. We're going to head on out to the wetland boardwalk and see what we can find, if anything. Coming off this bridge here, like somebody left their Crocs here. Anyway, coming off the bridge, turn around here, So we came off of here. This is the one that leads off over to the wetland. And here is another opening to the beach. It's midday out here, so you know, photographically speaking, it's not the best light. Birds, things like that are, you know, kind of taking a rest, right? I'm seeing quite a few dragonflies and some butterflies. All right, so that's the Bayview Trail portion that runs along Belmont Bay and up through the wetlands. We're getting ready to head up into the forest part of it now and see what's up there. Not a whole lot going on wildlife-wise, like I said earlier, but hey, it's always good to get out and see what's out there. Here are the steps that are leading up back into the forest portion of this Bayview Trail. You see it goes up, takes you up. Yeah, this is a nice spot right here. You kind of take a break, take a rest if you want. Nice little overlook. Every once in a while when I'm out here, you'll see ospreys kind of floating up in the air, hunting for breakfast or lunch or dinner. I don't see any today though, unfortunately. And another nice overlook. There used to be a shelter here, but I think it just got too much to maintain. So they took it down, and they've got a nice bench here, and it's a nice place to take a rest. Breeze is kicking up right now. It's really nice, especially early in the morning, or come out here in the towards the evening. It's a nice place to just kind of hang out and listen to the sounds of nature. You can see the Bayview Trail goes to the left. That's kind of where we just came from. This here is like an old trail. It's still a trail, but it really looks like they're put it together now, or they're maybe letting this grow over so that you know, they want you to walk around towards the water edge on that path that we took with the, we had the bench and then the other overlook. As well as, you know, there are some other trail junctions that we'll come up to, the Wilson Spring Trail. And the picnic area, which is where we really started this hike. So there you go. Once again, like I said, it's well marked. A nice shady bench. This is definitely the shadier part of the hike. Up through the forest here. Here's the junction of the trails I was telling you about just earlier. You can see Bayview Trail, we just head straight. Wilson Spring Trail is to the right, as well as the Dogue Trail and the Wilson Spring parking area, which is basically serves as the parking area for the trailheads on the Dogue Trail, the Wilson Spring Trail as well, and the Meadowview Trail also, which isn't listed on here because that's across the way from here. Anyway, here we go. Lots of fallen trees over the years. Get some high winds and storms coming through. Large tree branches break off. Full-size trees come down. It's nice ferns here. Pretty. So you can see it's a pretty good sized tree that looks like it came down at some point, probably fairly recently too. The park does a good job of cleaning getting the trails back in shape so we can all get out here and enjoy it. Okay, this split in the trail here. To the right, it'll take you to the picnic area where you can see from there. There's some restrooms over that way too. But we're gonna head this way, because this takes us back to where we first started. This post here is to show you it's the Bayview Trail heading that way. So here we go. Bring us right on out. back to where we started. There we go. Okay, well, that's the Bayview Trail. As you can see, it's quite a difference in the between the actual Bayview and the forest portion of the hike as well. So hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you did or not. Like it, comments, questions. I can hopefully answer any question that you got. If I don't know the answer, I'll find it for you. Thanks a lot.